Oh yeah.
So we got here one lady.
It's just feels awful, doesn't it? Yeah.
You know,
And so does
so
another girl.
tell us what happened.
So we were detained for simply walking down the street, and then the police officers detained us to start to talk to the peace officers. We explained what we were doing, and it didn't matter. And then he did put his hands on us.
Physically?
Yes.
Physically.
Yes, he physically detained me.
He assaulted you.
Yes.
That's what it is.
And I actually have it on video, and so does another girl.
Take a hike.
So,
So lady is crying.
yeah, she's upset because she was by herself, and we met her in the parking lot and walked over with her, and she was very upset about this and all of this. So, and them just saying they're doing their job is not an acceptable answer. We're just fighting for the people.
Well, friends, in 1930s they were SS, and they had swastika on them, and they were just saying the same things. We're just following orders. I grew up under communist dictatorship, and the communists killing, murdering people, beating them up, arresting. People were saying, oh, we're just following orders. We're following orders, that's all. We're not the bad people. We're just following orders.
That's right, folks. Stand up for your freedom, because when it's gone, it's gone.
And 7 police. Come on.
Yeah,
It's
no, this is
ridiculous.
well, 7 police against.
Yeah, round her, one girl, and 7 police around. And when I just went there, I said, shame on you, they taking my picture.
That's right, folks. Get your asses over here. You belong here.
So,
Your freedom.
the really pretty lady that always rides the scooter around, I don't think she's on her phone. She's got dark hair with the gray in it.
We're here because we love our
Get footage
freedom.
of that.
Let's not play act like Nazis.
Yes, yes,
Fight them.
yes, yes, yes.
Don't stand up and take this crap.
This is, friends, absolutely unacceptable. Intimidation, harassment by the authorities that swore to protect, to serve and protect. 7 officers surrounded this lady, overwhelmed her. She started to cry because normal people, they're not doing anything evil or wrong. They're just overwhelmed by the approach of the authorities, and they break, and she started crying. So anyway, the villains right now are hiding. They're hiding here. I'll show you where the devils are hiding. The villains are right here. Look at the villains. See? The villains. That's where the villains are. That's where the wicked are hiding. Evil, evil, evil. Let me just try to get you a better view of the villains. Just like the gangsters. Oh, look, running away from the camera. Oh, they hate to be exposed. Wicked, evil people working for a dictator, Nenshi. Friends, we have to clean this place. We have to clean this place. The peace officers and the bylaw officers are acting like a brown shirts of Adolf Hitler, this time Nehed Nenshi. They're acting like the brown shirts of Adolf Hitler. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's sickening. And they're breaking law, and then they will harass few people outside, and they run inside the city hall like gangsters that they are. It's sickening. Absolutely sickening. Sickening. Wow. So there are different things. Wow. Exceptions include children under 2 years of age or persons with an underlying medical condition or disability which inhibits their ability to wear a face covering. Devils, you should read your own laws. See, the moment they see the camera, they turn, they can't stand it.
Oh, they run away. They run away. This is ridiculous. I mean, we got to stop this nonsense. Canadians, you got to vote for people that actually will love you, that will love this nation. The Charter of Rights and Freedoms, which is holy. Holy, it's not perfect, but it should be holy. And what we have today is a mockery of justice. They make laws that are unconstitutional and they don't even keep them. What does that say about the people that are in these buildings right now? You know, if you vote for us, if you will vote for me as a councillor, I'm going to be fighting that every ticket will be removed. It's nonsense. And the masks are gone. But step further, we want to fight to hold every person accountable in the hospitals for negligence. How many people, because of lack of surgeries, have died? You know, who's the real murderer right now? This is serious stuff. Martial law, martial court. This rings a bell, martial court. And I think this is the direction we should be pushing to hold these devils accountable. So vote for Canadians that love this nation. Okay? Our forefathers were fighting the Nazis and then the Soviets. So what? So we can just lose our rights today because some Muslim mayor says it so? Nancy, who do you think you are to persecute Christmas? Who do you think you are to tell Canadians that Judeo-Christian values are not the good values, the right values? Who gave you that right? Who do you think you are to say no Christmas? You can shove it where the sun doesn't shine.
I even saw some officers without the mask. See if I can get that. Went into hiding. Look at that, those little devils hiding behind the pillars. Look at this. I mean, rightfully so, they should be ashamed of themselves. If I was them, I probably would be hiding behind a pillar as well. I mean, I would be so ashamed of myself that I'm repeating the history of the Nazis and the communists. I wouldn't want to face the public or cameraman myself. But you see, I'm a different person. I don't hurt people. I may have a different opinion than you, but I do not hurt people. I feed everyone, including homosexuals. It doesn't matter what color is your skin. It doesn't matter where you came from. You will receive the meal at our church. You will receive the message of hope. I'm not ashamed of what I'm doing. But those people obviously hiding behind the pillars, they're ashamed of themselves because they are repeating the history, acting like the Nazis. Stopping peaceful assembly, religious gathering, shutting down Christmas, you little devils. And you think we'll put up with this? Ha!
Well, Art, the same way they're gathering evidence against us, against people that love this nation, and are not fooled by their schemes and the pandemic, they're gathering all this evidence. Patriots, people who stand on guard for this nation, it's time to gather evidence against them. Get the names, record everything, gather the evidence in hospitals, gather the evidence in clinics, in city halls, wherever you are, the police officers, the Gestapo of today, unfortunately, and the SS Commando, which is the bylaw officers. Gather the evidence, gather the names, make sure you get the name of the person that is breaking the Charter of Rights and Freedoms, and let's gather this evidence for the future. Yes.
I'd like to ask everybody who got a ticket today or before to come up on the stage, please. Just come up on the stairs. Everybody who's got a ticket, just come here and stand. Just watch out. Just stand down. Come on up. Just don't stand on the floor. And I'd like to get some photographs for those. These are the people getting tickets. It's a subtle form of intimidation. And let's do a big boo for the tickets. Boo! But on the other side, we want to salute the police. They're in a tough place. Let's give them a cheer. Okay, even though they're taking pictures out of those windows and blah, 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 blah. And then they threaten to arrest you for...
So pathetic.
Freedom Unity Alliance is a ministry. It's a ministry of education for education and light and spiritual. It's not associated with any religious group, but it is a rights ministry. So we will be fighting them under human rights as well for harassing the congregation. Yes. Freedom is our faith. That's exactly right. So please take the pictures. We're gonna.
Two for me.
Come on in more, everybody. Come on.
Not that I'm worried.
Toilet paper.
You guys should be very proud of those.
Joey, toilet paper.
Let's give a big hand for the ticket holders. Come on, big hand.
Absolutely.
They're the ones representing you right now.
Pathetic.
They're representing the freedoms. They're the ones right here taking the bullet.
Hiding like
That's okay.
cowards.
They can keep giving tickets
Hiding
because
like
our freedoms
cowards
aren't
over there.
intimidated by tickets. That's
Wow.
what we do know.
What a brave officers to serve and to protect. And yet at the same time, there are drug dealers right there. Drug dealers are left alone. Patriots are harassed. Oh, look at that cross. You made it to
We're going to go down
Calgary.
to the courthouse.
Look
And
at
we're
the old.
petitioning and
How's it
picketing the
going,
courthouse until they rescind these tickets.
Good to see you.
That's what
Good
we're
to
doing.
see you. I follow you on Facebook. Awesome. Yeah, you made it here. Awesome. You bless you. God give you the strength of Samson. You know?
Wow, that's so pathetic. Unbelievable. Friends, strictly tactics of intimidation, that's all. Intimidating people, scaring people, and they're gathering evidence against the patriots that are lovers of people, and freedoms. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, 21st century Canada, the land of free, brave and free. Well, those are the free and those are the brave. Those guys here are the cowards and Gestapo and SS. That's what they are. That's what they are.
All right. Now, I'm going to get into a couple things, and we're going to do a short intro, and then we're going to do a walk. Tammy's going to talk as well. So I want to get into a few things here. We know 100% that the virus, any virus deemed a virus, must be scientifically isolated in a laboratory and adhere to the Cox postulates. Now, a protocol that features, this is a protocol that features stringent list of requirements that can scientifically validate that a virus exists.